Good morning and welcome back to Miles for Money. Today, Wednesday, we're gonna keep the week rolling, see how much we can make this week. Now today's gonna be broken up a little bit. It is currently 8:10 in the morning, so getting a little bit of a late start for the morning rush. But we're gonna run until probably around 10:30 in the morning. It's gonna be probably slow. It's a slow time after breakfast. And then I have an appointment to go to, and then we'll roll back into DoorDash, Uber Eats, and Grubhub probably around 1:30 in the afternoon. So after the lunch rush, we're gonna miss the lunch rushes today, but then we'll be able to roll into the early evening time. So see what Wednesday has in store for us. All right, we got our first order. Chick-fil-A, $6.15. I'm literally sitting in the parking lot right behind Chick-fil-A. I'll show you in a second. And it's dropping off 0.6 miles away. It's literally at the apartment complex right behind the shopping center. So I'll give you a little look. That's Chick-fil-A right there. So I'm literally sitting right across the little driveway here. So I'm gonna head over there and pick the first order up. All right, drop off is done. There was a hidden tip. It was $7.15 total. So an extra $1, and then as soon as I dropped it off, I did get another offer. We're gonna go back to Chick-fil-A. Back to Chick-fil-A. It's $7 and change. I think $7.15 or $7.20 to go 3.5 miles, so just over the $2 a mile mark. So back on our way to Chick-fil-A. Order drop off done. So that one was $7.20. So we are at $14.35. And it is 8:33 in the morning. So been on a short little time and already got 14 bucks. So head back over to town center. Got a couple more hours, see what we can snag. We got our third delivery, $6.95 to go 2.9 miles. So just over the $2 a mile mark by a decent bit, and nice short little order. We're picking up at First Watch. So on our way to First Watch, I gotta get across the main road here and go right over that way and pick it up. So be over there uno momento. Just dropped it off, $6.95. No additional tip on that one, but still a decent quick little order. Only went like 2.3 miles from pickup to drop off. So nice quick short order. On our way back now to like the town center area. Just now 9 o'clock. So we've been on almost an hour. And we've made over $21 in our first hour on a Wednesday morning. In the late breakfast hour. So not bad for a Wednesday morning. So after sitting for about 15 minutes and declining a few offers, it seems pretty slow. I got an appointment I got to go to in about an hour, so I think I'm just gonna call it a morning. We will be back after my appointment. We made $21.30 in an hour and 10 minutes total that I was logged on. So not too horrible, but we'll be back later on after my appointment this afternoon. All right, I'm back from my appointment. It's 1:15. I logged on about a minute ago, and I just got an order at Tropical Smoothie Cafe. $7.15 to go 3.1 miles. So I'm gonna head over to Tropical Smoothie, pick this up, and get our first afternoon order on the way. All right, $7.65 was the final payout for the Tropical Smoothie order. It is 1:25. Gonna head back towards town center Had to wait a few minutes for that order to get ready. All right, head back to town center and see what else we can grab. Hopefully grab 1 or 2 more before this lunch rush is over. All right, we are on our way to Chick-fil-A. Second order from lunch, $6.15 to go 2.9 miles. So barely over the $2 a mile, but it's over. And we'll see, maybe there'll be an additional tip. So gonna pop in here to Chick-fil-A real quick. Well, that pickup and drop off was pretty quick. The food was ready about a minute after I showed up. Picked it up, dropped off, left at the door. $6.15. Brings us up to $13.80 for that little afternoon run. Head back over to the town center area. See if we can't snag another order. So I did get another order. It just popped through. $6.76. It's going 4.3 miles. But I wasn't quite back to town center when it popped up, so I wasn't gonna penalize that for the mileage. It's over $1.50-ish a mile. It's at the tail end of the lunch rush, so it'll keep us busy. Another $6.76. Picking up at Zaxby's. Hopefully Zaxby's is smooth. Me and Zaxby's, we have a love-hate relationship, because I never know what I'm gonna get when I go here. I never know if it's gonna be on time or if it's gonna take forever. There's no like happy medium with Zaxby's. It's normally like, oh, food's ready, or oh man, you're gonna be here for 20 minutes kind of thing. So anyhow, pulling into Zaxby's now to pick up. All right, so I picked up the Zaxby's. They were bagging the order up as I walked in, so nice and quick. Interesting, on the GPS, the way that it popped up to go would have been 4.0 miles from Zaxby's. But if I go the other direction, it's going to be exactly 3 miles. And they both say that it's going to take the same amount of time. So I'm going to go the shorter 3-mile route. So actually, technically, this order is not over 4 miles. So it over $2 a mile. Now that I'm taking this alternate route. All right, so I'm on my way to deliver the Zaxby's order still, and it just got me thinking. It got me thinking about what restaurants in my area are the busiest for DoorDash. So I have to ask a question. Do you order DoorDash? Do you order out food, period, or go to eat, period? You don't even have to be DoorDash, go to eat. What's your favorite place to go to? What's your favorite restaurant? You could throw 2 in there. You can throw 1 fast food and then like 1 casual or sit down place, you know? Let me know, throw it down in the comments. Let me know what your favorite place to order food from is. Who's got the best food? Inquiring minds want to know. Another order down. All right. Let's see. $6.76, so no additional tip on that one. That's all right though. That's okay. It was a short order, ended up only being 3 miles, so we take that. We are on our way back to town center again. It is 2:04 p.m. so tail end of the lunch rush, but you know, we had 3 good orders there in about an hour, so really can't complain about that. I mean, it's on a Wednesday afternoon. I've seen it be a lot slower, so $20.56 in an hour from 1 to 2 o'clock essentially on a Wednesday is pretty decent, so we take it. All right, sat for a couple of minutes and just got another order. A little over $6 for $2 or for 2.1 miles. A little over $6, 2.1 miles. Picking up at Mickey D's. So we're gonna test Mickey D's at a little after 2 o'clock in the afternoon and see how busy it is. The drive-thru looks empty. That's a good sign. So that means they should have the food ready, right? Let's see here. Let me see. When I pull in and the drive-thru line is empty. Oh, there's 1 car. All right, Mickey D's, don't let us down. The order was surprisingly only about a minute wait. They were bagging it up when I got there, so good job, McDonald's. And we are en route to delivery. Easy drop off. Leave it at the door. Ended up being $6.41. $6.41. So a little bit more than it said on acceptance. So every little bonus helps. Well, I don't know how to feel about this. I just got another order after sitting for like 45 minutes rejecting all like garbage. It's $6.75 to go 2.4 miles from Chipotle. So I'm not even in a hurry to go get it because I've been sitting so long. Hadn't had an order that pays over like $4. I was getting like $4.10 for like double orders. It was crazy. Crazy. But anyway, we're going to Chipotle to pick up this order. It is 3:55 p.m. All right, drop off was successful. Order was ready when I got to Chipotle to pick it up. Got on the road, got it delivered pretty quick, smooth, leave it at the door. It paid $7.25. So a little bit of an extra additional hidden tip amount on there. So $7.25 total. I just got another order, $7 to go 3.8 miles. It's a Chick-fil-A order. I'd sat for about another 15 minutes probably in between the last one and this one, but it's 4:45 now. Just picked up the Chick-fil-A, so going into the dinner rush, hopefully it'll get a little bit busier now. All right, just dropped off. It is 4:55 p.m. Dealing with a little bit of rush hour traffic, but not too bad, I guess. It was exactly $7, no additional tip, but at least it was something. It's been kind of slow from around 2:45-ish until now, so hopefully it starts picking up a little bit for a dinner rush, and probably gonna plan on staying out till, I don't know, 7:30, 8 o'clock. We'll see how it goes, maybe later. It's gonna depend on how busy it is. How about that? Well, I haven't even gotten halfway back to town center yet, and I got a Papa John's pizza order. I wasn't able to screenshot it, but it was kind of an odd number. $11.52, but it's going 5.8 miles. It's really not going that far. It's just I'm a mile and a half back from town center still from the last delivery, so I probably right out about 4 miles probably by the time I pick it up. From pickup to drop off is probably 4 miles, but 5.8 total because I was still a little ways away from the store. So heading back now over there to Papa John's to pick up this order. It's 4:57 right now, so yeah, getting right into traffic and right into the dinner rush. So it looks like my guess was pretty close. It's 4.1 miles from pickup to drop off. So just left the pickup. It is 5:14. By the time I got there, it took them about 7 or 8 minutes to get the pizzas. It was a 4 pizza order, so getting that ready and picked up, and now we are on our way to the drop off. All right, so we dropped off, and it was indeed $11.52 total for that order. I want to show y'all this. Y'all look at this house. It's a purple house. Isn't that cool? Love the color purple. You got a purple house. All right, we are on our way back towards town center. We're about 3.5 miles away. So I'm gonna keep that in mind. If we get another order that looks like it's long mileage, it's probably not long mileage. It's probably just because we're so far away from the town center. About right at 4 miles actually. It was 4.1 to the drop off. So on our way back, and the rain has started. Perfect amount of rain though. It's not pouring by any means. It's just like a barely above a light drizzle, I would say. So not enough to really get soaked, but enough to hopefully keep people from coming out and clogging up the roads. Maybe people stay at home and order food. Let's go order DoorDash. Alright, y'all, so I'm about a mile from the town center area, waiting at this red light. I did get another order here. I screenshot it. Let me see what it was. $16.50 to go 7.4 miles. I'm probably right at about a mile away from town center, so the drop-off's probably only about 6. But it's picking up at Panera Bread and Papa John's Pizza. 2 orders, $16.50, total of 7.4 miles. So it's over $2 a mile, even if it was 7.4. But like I said, we're still on our way back from our last drop-off, so gonna go ahead and snag this one as well. All right, it is 5:44 p.m. We just picked up both orders. They were both ready whenever we got there at the pickups. Picked up both the Panera and the Papa John's. We are now on our way to our first drop-off. Traffic is a little heavy. It did have a little bit of a downpour for a minute, so roads are really wet and it's kind of messy out now, but people are going kind of slow, but that's okay. So it's 5:43. It'll probably take us a little bit to drop off this one. We're 8 minutes away from the first drop-off, so probably won't even get done these drop-offs till close till 6, but at least it's a double up that pays okay. So on our way. Just dropped off the second order. We are right at about 5 miles from town center, where all the restaurants and stuff is. That order, both of them, it paid to $16.50 was the payout for that offer for both stops. So still not too bad to be 5 miles out of the way. So gonna track back in towards town center. I knew it'd be pretty close to 6 when I dropped off. It is currently 5:56, so a couple minutes before 6, so it'll probably be a couple minutes after by the time I make it back to town center. So all right, on our way back in. Okay, just got a double order, $19.30 to go 7.8 miles total. It's not going to be that far because I'm going to take a different route. I saw where the drop-offs were. Probably be more close to like 6.5 miles. But anyhow, picking up at Wendy's, and Chili's. So I did get notification that Chili's order was ready, but they are sending me, DoorDash sent me to Wendy's first. So I'm going to see if the Wendy's order is ready, and then we can just swing by Chili's and pick it up on our way out to the main road. So on our way to Wendy's. All right, both orders are dropped off. Was $19.30 total for both orders. All right, so I got a double order from Papa John's. It's $12.40, going about, it says 9 miles. It's actually only about 4 miles total, 4.5, but I was quite a ways away from town center when I received the order. I already just picked up, was in there about 15 minutes waiting on the pizza. So took them a hot minute to get it ready, and we are about to head and deliver. All right, so we made $122.25 today after we dropped off those last 2 Papa John's orders that I did. Not too bad for the total time that we spent today. I had taken a break in between this morning, and then we had a long downtime, but ended up not being a bad Wednesday. So I'm gonna call it an early night and head home and edit some of this vlog to put up on the channel. And yeah, we'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a great one, everybody. Bye.